I invite you to consider the moment your eyes open each morning, that fragile, silent sliver of time before the world rushes in. For many advanced seekers, this is where the spiritual plateau is unintentionally built. You wake up and immediately feel the expert's burden, carrying the silent burden of deep grief, prolonged illness, or the existential anxiety that things haven't shifted yet. You are waiting for the day to give you a sign, not realizing that in those first 10 minutes, you have already surrendered your sovereignty. The moment you gain consciousness, your brain's default mode network, DMN, the neural center for the self, begins a rapid search. It automatically searches for who I am, and unfortunately, it looks for the version of you that existed yesterday. The one who feels vibrationally blocked or disconnected from the soul's purpose. This automatic search is a repetition of negative self-sabotaging patterns that happen before you've even stepped out of bed. To reset, you must interrupt this search by choosing a specific intention before the DMN can reconstruct your old identity. If you do not consciously intervene, you are simply re-plugging into the default vibrational state that keeps you stuck in the same reality. Metaphysical clarity comes when you realize that who you are is not a memory, but a choice you make in the silence of the morning. There is a biological and spiritual knowledge exclusive regarding the state between sleep and wakefulness, known as the hypnopompic window. In these first minutes, your brain is in a high-plasticity state, operating in alpha or theta frequencies, the direct gateway to subconscious reprogramming. In this state, the firewall of the rational mind is down, allowing you to rewrite your state of being with ease. This is the most potent time to apply quantum principles to manifest health, love, and prosperity in alignment with your higher self. Your subconscious is simply awaiting instructions, and in this window, it accepts your intention as an absolute fact. By using this window for vibrational mastery, you ensure an unshakable connection to the universe before the external world begins to speak. The most common mistake of the advanced seeker is the vibrational surrender, the act of checking notifications or reacting to external demands within the 10-minute threshold. Checking your phone is a literal invitation for the larger reality of others to dictate your resonance. It forces your brain into a high-stress beta state, immediately blocking the flow and the joy of living. This reaction is a surrender of your inner sovereignty, as you are now managing the day instead of creating it. To become a conscious creator, you must declare the first 10 minutes as a ritual of presence, refusing to interact with the 3D world until your internal alignment is secure. I invite you to consider. In those first 10 minutes, are you remembering your past, or are you imagining your future? Many of you believe your energy is vibrationally blocked, or that the flow of the universe has stopped just as you were getting close. You carry the exhaustion of trying to apply the law of assumption without seeing a shift, often because you are attempting to create from a state of stress. I invite you to understand the Theta State Priming, the biological bridge where your subconscious can be reprogrammed in mere minutes with focused intention. As you emerge from the deep, restorative sleep of Delta, your brain naturally enters the theta frequency, the realm of the larger reality and deep metaphysical clarity. This is the state akin to sleep that Neville Goddard spoke of, where the barrier between you and the source is at its thinnest. The premature jump to beta, triggered by checking a phone or worrying about the day, creates a spiritual plateau by cutting off the creative flow. Staying in theta allows you to break cycles of self-sabotage with consciousness and ease before the rational mind begins its critique. By preventing the stress of high-frequency beta waves, you maintain the inner spark and the joy of living. This architecture ensures you are not just thinking about change, but fundamentally changing your state of being using quantum principles. There is a tactical, metaphysical reason to keep your eyes closed longer than you feel you need to. When you shut out the 3D world, you prevent the constant repetition of negative patterns reflected by your external circumstances. Keeping the eyes closed is an act of sovereignty, choosing your internal resonance over the 3D evidence. This sensory deprivation allows you to sustain the vision and reinforce your connection to the source universe. It acts as a high-frequency ritual, providing emotional balance and consistent inner alignment before the day begins. By intentionally imprinting your desires while the physical senses are dampened, you receive clear, definitive spiritual guidance. While your body is still in a state of morning relaxation, it is at its most receptive to subconscious reprogramming. This is the moment to apply the neural blueprint technique, mentally rehearsing the feeling of the result while the physical self is still. You are not just imagining, you are mastering the creation of health, love, and prosperity in alignment with your higher self. By feeling the result as a present fact, you move beyond the sense of being vibrationally blocked. This practice is an inner victory, where you conquer the internal self and its doubts before facing the world. Your subconscious accepts this blueprint as the primary reality, ensuring that throughout the day, you vibrate love, gratitude, and presence. I invite you to consider, what if the first 5 minutes of your day are more powerful than the next 15 hours of your effort? Many advanced seekers feel that their energy is vibrationally blocked, or that the flow of manifestation has stopped. You may experience an exhaustion from trying to apply metaphysical laws, only to feel a surge of anxiety the moment you wake. This is not a spiritual failure, it is a physiological and Jungian shadow. Today, we learn to recalibrate your chemistry to align with your sovereignty. Every human experiences a natural surge of cortisol upon waking, the Cortisol Awakening Response. For the advanced practitioner who feels disconnected from their soul's purpose, this surge is often interpreted as existential anxiety. Instead of letting cortisol trigger the constant repetition of negative, self-sabotaging patterns, you can use high-frequency rituals to pivot the energy. Through focused breathwork, strengthening your vagal tone, you signal to the nervous system that you are safe to move from survival into creation. This practice uses quantum principles to fundamentally change your state of being, converting the raw energy of stress into the creative dopamine needed for mastery of creation. By consciously managing this chemistry, you attain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. In Jungian terms, your old identity thrives on memory. As you wake, your mind seeks anchor points, specific morning thoughts about deep grief, prolonged illness, or the fear that it is too late to change. These anchors are the primary advanced blocks that traditional psychology often fails to fully resolve. You must identify these self-sabotaging thoughts as the shadow of yesterday, rather than current facts. By acknowledging these thoughts without identifying with them, you effortlessly break the cycles of self-sabotage. This is a subconscious breakthrough, realizing that your age or past does not block you. Only your default vibrational state does. Most people use mirror work to repeat affirmations they don't yet believe. We will use the Galatea effect, a high-level technique that focuses on perceiving the new identity rather than just talking to it. When you look in the mirror, look for the inner spark and the joy of living that is already emerging. This is an act of metaphysical clarity, seeing your physical form as an unshakable connection to the source. You are not trying to manifest a new you. You are perceiving the conscious creator who already exists behind the reflection. This shift in resonance changes everything, allowing you to vibrate love, gratitude, and presence throughout the day. I invite you to consider, are you using your morning energy to build a monument to your past or a bridge to your sovereignty? Many of you carry the silent burden of deep grief or prolonged illness, feeling that your energy is vibrationally blocked or that the flow of manifestation has stopped. You know the rules of the law, but you feel stuck at a spiritual plateau. I invite you to step into the Vortex Lock, a tactical ritual designed to provide emotional balance and consistent inner alignment before you face the external world. Step 1. Gratitude as frequency. In this practice, we move beyond gratitude as a mere feeling. We use it as a high-frequency tool for quantum entanglement with your desired future, the code of reality. The frequency of gratitude is the code that rewrites reality, acting as a signal to the universe that the reunion with your desire is already a fact. Preemptive resonance. By vibrating gratitude for a future event as if it has already occurred, you establish an unshakable connection to the source. Beyond emotion. This is not about being happy. It is about using frequency and energy to fundamentally change your state of being from one who seeks to one who possesses. Step 2. The vacuum state. The struggle of the advanced seeker often comes from trying too hard to apply the law, which creates resistance. Step 2 is the creation of a vacuum state, a mental void or silence. The law of displacement. You cannot receive the new while your mind is crowded with the constant repetition of negative, self-sabotaging patterns. Creating space. By intentionally entering a state of silence or vacuum, you allow the vortex to fill your awareness without the friction of the ego. Sovereignty in the void. In this vacuum, you achieve inner sovereignty and peace regardless of external circumstances, as the external world has no room to interfere. Step 3. Conscious assumption. The final step of the protocol is conscious assumption, where you choose to occupy the state of the version of you who has already conquered their internal self. Sovereign choice. You still have time to claim your sovereignty by choosing to be the person who has already solved today's challenges. Subconscious instruction. Your subconscious mind is simply awaiting instructions. By assuming the identity of the winner, you break cycles of self-sabotage with ease. Vibrational mastery. Change your resonance to the version of you that already feels inner peace, and you change everything. The final yes. The universe only needs one answer from you. Yes, I am the creator. I invite you to consider, are you entering your day as a manager of problems or as the sovereign creator who has already seen the victory? We have journeyed through the biology of the morning and the metaphysics of the Theta Gateway. You now possess the keys to subconscious reprogramming and the definitive knowledge of how your reality is designed. But the true test of sovereignty is not how you feel in the silence of your room. It is how you maintain your resonance when the world begins to shout. The struggle of the advanced seeker is often the vibrational recoil that happens at midday. You carry the morning's theta frequency, that state of metaphysical clarity, into a noisy, high beta world. To prevent a spiritual plateau, you must use a touchstone. The internal anchor. A touchstone is a psychological anchor, a physical gesture or a silent word that returns your nervous system to the feeling of the result, breaking the feedback loop. When external circumstances challenge your peace, the touchstone reminds you that your energy is not vibrationally blocked. It is simply being tested. Maintaining alignment. By returning to this anchor, you attain inner sovereignty regardless of external circumstances, ensuring your connection to the source remains unshakable. The 17-second pivot. Use your touchstone to hold a high-frequency thought for just 17 seconds, interrupting the constant repetition of negative, self-sabotaging patterns. I invite you to consider this. Your morning routine is the tuning phase. The rest of the day is simply the broadcast. Many of you feel exhausted from trying to manifest all day long. But a radio station does not try to broadcast. It simply emits the frequency it has been tuned to. Effortless mastery. Once you have achieved alignment in the morning, your only job is to remain a conscious creator, constantly vibrating love, gratitude, and presence. The universe as the receiver. The universe is listening to the frequency you emit, not the effort you exert. Frequency over action. If the broadcast of your day feels off, do not try to fix the world. Go back to your tuning, your internal resonance. Subconscious ease. Realizing this allows you to move with flow, breaking cycles of self-sabotage with consciousness and ease. The deeper fear for many is that they will continue waking up to the same world, trapped in the same wounds traditional psychology has not resolved. We conclude this journey by inverting that reality. You are not a victim of the world's frequency. You are the sovereign who determines it. The radical choice. You still have time to claim your sovereignty. You must decide that from this moment forward, the world must wake up to a new you. Inner victory. This is the ultimate victory, being someone who conquered their internal self and no longer postpones the inner work. A new reality. After this, you will never see reality or the self the same way again. The final command. The universe only needs one answer from you. Yes, I am the creator. What if the inner spark you have been seeking is not something to be found, but something to be broadcast?